All right, what's up? So today we're actually gonna be going to a powerlifting meet. It's a mock meet, but still, I feel like nonetheless it's gonna be super fun to be able to record all my lifts. I actually don't know where this is gonna go because I haven't done SPD in like a minute. I am like a part of my school's powerlifting club, and it's honestly super fun. Everyone there is super cool, but it's just, I just feel like I definitely don't train powerlifting oriented, like a very, I don't train with a powerlifting style. So this is gonna be super interesting. This is gonna be super fun. I'm predicting like max like 255 bench or 315 squat and maybe like a 345 deadlift. Those are my old PRs. So if I can match those like using comp standard, I feel like that'd be super cool. We're already drinking coffee. I have my cold brew, slamming this right now. I was at work late last night, so I went to bed maybe at like 1 and I woke up at like 8, and I have to go right now because if I don't go now, then I'm gonna be super late. But I'll save the commentary for after. It's gonna be like a little bit of eating, so that should be fun. But yeah, hope you guys enjoy the video. Hopefully my lifts are semi-impressive. Okay, before we go to the meet, I actually am gonna be like a little bit more late because I have to pick Lonnie up some Rice Krispies treats. I stole his Rice Krispies treats a couple times, so now I need to get him back. I'm gonna get him like a whole box of them. I feel like it's gonna be the funniest thing ever, so yeah. Okay, what's up? We just got here to the gym. I'm so hyped to actually get started on the lift and everything. I got Lonnie's Rice Krispies treats, size of my freaking head, by the way, and then also some blueberries and raw honey in my backpack just for the fast acting sugars and carbs and all that stuff. That way I can get really amped up and hyped and ready to go for the actual lift. Right now I'm fasted. As soon as I go inside, I know we're gonna weigh. Pretty excited to see what I'm gonna be weighing in at. I think maybe 165. I feel like I'm maybe even 160. I feel so skinny. But yeah, like I did like a mini bulk, basically went up to like 181 after eating and, with clothes on and whatever. People describe it, they're like, oh, you got to get completely naked. Like, you got to take your shoes off, got to take your shirt off, whatever, whenever you weigh in. Like, bro, taking off my shoes is not going to reduce my weight by 20 pounds. Like, come on. Anyways, so I'm super hyped. Yeah, let's get straight to the lifting. I'll update you guys on how all that goes.
Let's have a bit of fun till I downfall. My love, if you feel like I do right now, don't say you're on the run to the other side, my love. But you never do. Sugar, there's a reason why we lose. You say you wanna cry, but you never do. Sugar, there's a reason why we lose. Let's have a bit of fun till I downfall. My love, if you feel like I do right now, don't say you're on the run to the other side, my love. You say you wanna try, but you never do. Sugar, there's a reason why we.
All right, what's up, guys? So I got back to my apartment maybe like 2 hours ago. I've been meal prepping for the week, just ground beef, rice. I started using this new seasoning. It's like spicy, honestly so good. Right now, eating ground beef and rice, and then unfortunately I'm gonna have to eat 2 pounds of ground beef and 2 cups of rice in one sitting because I literally have to be up at 4 in the morning tomorrow and it's 7:35. So I have to go to bed within the next like hour. And I just figured I'm just gonna slam both of these. Anyways, the big delay in filming the outro. It's not that sunny outside. Don't know if you can tell or not, but basically, yeah, I was just meal prepping. For my lifts, honestly, it was super fun. That was my first ever mock meet. It was, powerlifting mock meet. I don't really train specifically for powerlifting, SBD, anything like that. I mainly train for hypertrophy, and so I feel like I didn't really like put up insane numbers because I don't, specifically train the movement. I don't train the technique, anything like that. I obviously have done the 3 though. I've done squats, I've done deadlifts, and I've done bench. Deadlift a lot less than the other 2. So for my squat, I opened up with, and I'm gonna use freedom units. I opened up with 275, then I did 300 for my second attempt, and my final attempt was 315. I genuinely feel like I could have done maybe like 10 or 20 pounds more, just because the lift was pretty smooth in my opinion. Squat, I feel like it's hard to fuck up. You just kind of stand. So if the weight's too heavy, just stand, bro. Out of the 3, I genuinely feel that bench was the hardest because you have to pause. You can't just touch and go, and I feel like I'm not used to that for sure. On my first, I opened up with 230, and then I did 235 on my second, which I failed. And I knew I could get it because I paused for too long and I pushed up, but obviously it was too long of a pause. And then on my third attempt, I knew I could get it if I just really perfected the pause. So I went for 235 again. My old touch and go bench PR from like around January, February was 255. So I honestly thought I was gonna blow that out of the water and maybe hit 260, but that pause really did cook me. And so I hit 235. I jumped the rack though. I did jump the command for racking, and unfortunately that caused me to get 3 red lights, which if you don't know much about powerlifting means that the lift was no good. So aside from that, I genuinely felt like I grinded through that rep. That last one, it took up 99% of my CNS. Like I'm fried right now. On my deadlift, honestly, I'm pretty surprised. The deadlift, like I said, I've done the least deadlifting out of the 3 other lifts. And so I was gonna be okay with literally anything that is semi-impressive, which for me is like in the realm of 405. I did not get anywhere near 405, but my opener for dead was 300 pounds. And then from there, I moved up 20 pounds to 320. And then after the 320, I really thought that maybe like that was kind of it. My plan was to hit 350 or 345. And after hitting 320, I was like, dude, I'm just gonna absolutely send it. Like 352, and we hit that. I think that was probably my exact max, if not 355. But 360 or anything heavier, I feel like would have been way more difficult. Anyways, I am replenishing my glycogen right now. I just had mint chocolate chip ice cream and crumble cookie and a whole Little Caesars pizza. So glycogen is replenished. I had so much fun at the powerlifting meet. Everyone's so cool. I am sort of like at this weird spot in like my lifting. I feel like most lifters are faced with the decision where you either have to lean toward powerlifting or bodybuilding. You can be a strong bodybuilder and you can be an aesthetic powerlifter, but you usually have to pick one or the other. I think that, I don't know, the powerlifting culture is super cool, but obviously, truly at heart, being a sick cunt, truly at heart, training for aesthetics, training for bodybuilding is really who I am. So I'm obviously gonna be sticking to that, but maybe I'll do another meet in the future, a real one. I think this one was super fun and definitely enjoyed getting my feet wet. So I hope you guys really enjoyed the video.
I low-key got mogged by a couple of the other USC guys. No surprise though, USC did come in first, like, across every single lift. Yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. My goal is to get this video up within the next like 2 weeks or like week and a half. The only reason why is because I literally have finals right around the corner. I'm gonna try to get this video out as soon as I can. I really appreciate your guys' patience, and I really hope you guys enjoyed watching this video. Also, I keep forgetting to say this in my videos, but please subscribe, like, leave a comment on what else you guys want to see in the future. And my other social medias are going to be in the bio or, in my channel's description as well. So yeah, hope you guys really enjoyed the video.